Is it? There we go. Hello, chat. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hold on. Is it this? There we go. I'm so sorry for taking so long on the intro. I forgot that I didn't eat dinner and I kind of just rushed it. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? I'm actually super excited for this because it's been a while. The DLC really didn't take long to come out. Actually, I really think that they already have the entirety of the RAINCODE DLC finished. They're just posting it bit by bit because it's very short, like the DLC. Each DLC is like less than an hour long at most. Brownie, welcome to the stream. I can't join because I just got to school. Have a good day. Okay, Brownie, thank you for stopping by, though. Good luck with school. Johnny, welcome to the stream. Red, welcome. Hello. Hello, Red. Caleb, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Exmo, welcome to the stream. Good evening, Atika. Good evening. Good evening. But yes. But yeah, the next DLC, I believe, is going to be Halara, so I am quite excited for that. Hopefully you're not affected too much by the bad weather. That's the funny thing. Actually, wait, hold on. Because the fucking Philippines... The fucking Philippines has like 4 storms. Like, no, not 4. 3? Was it 2 or 3 storms on the way? Like typhoons on the way. It's, oh my god, it's so silly. It's normal for us here because it's typhoon season, but still, man. Are you ready for the airhead? I'm excited. I do hope that this DLC is longer than the Desuhiko DLC because the Desuhiko DLC was way too short for me. And I really thought, back when they said that we were going to play as the detective during the DLC, I actually thought that we were going to be able to use their abilities, which we were not able to do when we actually played the DLC. I will say, the DLCs are fun. Definitely. I don't think each DLC is worth $5, but they're fun. They're like 45 minutes. The Desuhiko one, at least, was like 45 minutes worth of just... It was just reading a story. That's what it was. Okay. Hold on, sorry. I'm setting up. I like had to speedrun dinner because I forgot about dinner. And I was like, you know what? While the loading screen... I cooked an egg while the loading screen was on. I cooked an egg real quick and I put it into a sandwich and I was like, that's good enough. It's Burma. It's gotta welcome Burmans with typhoons. It's a tradition in our country. That's true. Also Christmas. It's already Christmas here in the Philippines. I'm already seeing all the Christmas memes. Yo, Miman, welcome to the stream. What I'm curious about is how Fubuki is gonna solve a crime. Is she gonna solve a crime? Well, they'll probably make her solve a crime, yeah. I hope that there are mini games. I hope that we actually get to play as her instead of just watching a side story, essentially. Yo, Last Wish, welcome to the stream. Yay, more MDA RAINCODE. Yeah. I might do the Gumshoe Gabs as well, because I didn't finish the Gumshoe Gabs back when we finished the game. So I'm going to do a bit of that. The next DLC is Halara, so I'm guessing the last one is going to be Vivia, which makes sense, kind of. Just an egg? Yeah, just an egg. That's good enough. Girl dinner. Christmas in September. Yeah, do you have no idea how festive Filipinos are? For some reason, we start celebrating Christmas on September. Like, all the decorations get started. Like, they start putting up decorations and playing Christmas music. So silly. It's Jose Marie-chan season. I keep seeing memes of Jose Marie-chan. It's crazy. Enrique, welcome to the stream. Magandang umaga po. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing well too. I haven't watched this DLC yet. I wonder how the gameplay is going to be. I don't know if there's going to be gameplay in particular. Because in the Desuhiko DLC, there was no gameplay. You just kind of watch the story unfold, which I have, like, I'm not complaining about because I actually did quite like his side story. his sub-story, but $5. Nahihinayang ako, chat. Okay. I hope we get to use her powers. I really do. It would be so cool. We already have the visuals for how their fortes work. Since we, like, Yuma was able to use them during the actual story.
Hey, you there.
Me?
Yes, beautiful lady. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Is this one of those scams?
Yes, it'll be the best
We've seen a
day of
fortune
your
scam
life.
happen
If you were
before in
ever
this
to
game.
play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
I have a question.
I do not.
Every
fare
time
well at
fortunes
gambling.
come up, they keep saying stuff about lucky numbers. What exactly? Huh? What
Is
exactly
this
does a
part of my
fortune lucky
day?
number mean? What do you use it for? I never understood. She's so pretty. Waifu material? She definitely... Dude, no joke, Fubuki is definitely waifu material out of everybody in the
It appears as
game.
though something is happening.
Because
over
she would take care of you. I don't know. I love Halara. She's my favorite, but she would not take care of me. She would not. Yo, puppy, welcome to the stream. This reminds me of Doppio's fortune telling from JoJo. I need to finish JoJo. About anime, the One Piece live action came out. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen clips of Buggy. I'm very excited. Oh. Can we leave? Look at her. Oh, I never noticed the ribbon at the back of... Why does she have a chain? I always wondered this. I never noticed the ribbon at the back of her outfit. Maybe it's to keep... Oh, it's for the waist, for the waistline. I have outfits like this as well. I never understood the chain on her hoodie. I kept seeing it. Did I ever bring it up while playing the main game? I don't think I have. Mother material? Definitely. Wife material. Mother material? I spent all yesterday watching the live action. It was good. Is it? Is it good? I'm excited. I'm excited. I saw Buggy. I saw the Buggy clips. I'm ready. I heard it's surprisingly good. As someone who doesn't watch the anime, I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah, I haven't actually really gone through the manga. I haven't really gotten that far. But I will be watching the live action, then I'll be reading the manga. I'll be finishing the manga afterwards. Kai, you've started the One Piece anime. I don't watch the anime. I read the manga because it's faster. Yo, Dean, welcome to the stream. Hello, Lexper. Y'all have started calling me Lexper recently, I've noticed. Side-scroller gameplay, yeah. The running style is kind of silly. I've noticed that, yeah. Shinigami runs like this as well, with her torso like upright. It's so silly. I don't know. You don't really notice it from behind, huh? It's much more noticeable sideways. Okay. Do they always have drivers in the taxis and the cars? I did not know. They have like complete uniforms and outfits for them as well. That's sick. Kai the Lexper? Oh shit, someone actually dies!
Festival.
Okay. I did not expect it to be dark for Fubuki's chapter because in Desuhiko's nobody died, right? It was just a thief sort of thing. The game animators aren't good at run cycles apparently. Everyone in RAINCODE runs like a Titan. Oh my god, they do. It is kind of Titan-like. Kai the Lexper. They run with their torsos like completely straight and upright. It's so silly. Especially, I do understand why Shinigami runs that way because she puts us on her head. So in a way, I'm kind of like, all right, I get it. I get why she runs like that. It's to be more stable because we're on her head, right? Is this DLC also short like Desuhiko? I don't know. I'm coming into it blind, but I'm assuming it's as short as the Desuhiko one. Fubuki just can't catch a break, can she?
What's going on? Looks like
I
someone
do
collapsed.
want to see more of her skills though with detective work, because in the actual game we didn't really get much from Fubuki doing detective work. She did help a lot and her forte was useful, but I didn't really see a lot of detectiving from her. And yes, it's short. How short? Like Desuhiko short or a bit longer than that? I'm hoping it's a bit longer. Is she related to the main character? She's not related to the main character.
Some guy fell from a building nearby.
Was it a suicide?
A building nearby? The one behind you?
Pardon me. Please let me through.
Are you a doctor?
No, I am not.
Do you know this man?
No, I do not know him whatsoever.
Then why are you here?
Let her be. She's got the detective uniform. She's got a WDO uniform, man. Only slightly longer. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, honestly.
Today is supposed to be my lucky day.
I just checked
so
it's
I
not
thought I
super
might be of
long.
some
Dang
use.
it.
Huh?
Oh, you are still breathing. What luck.
Hey, he's trying to say something.
Oh, there's a dice on the floor.
3.
3?
Is she not gonna
I was
turn
not
back
quite able
time
hear
to
you.
save the
Could you
man?
please repeat
Is
yourself?
she just gonna let him slowly die here? I don't understand.
Hey, hang in there. He's not breathing. Where's the ambulance?
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me as though he was trying to say the number 3. If I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered before death. I must not let them go to waste.
The way she says it, makes it sound like it's not. I don't know. I can't take it seriously.
If I rewind time, I can hear his message again. Repeatedly hearing someone's
Fubuki.
dying message is something only I can do.
What
Fubuki!
are you mumbling about? If you're not gonna help, get out of the...
Actually, why not try to
Oh,
prevent
she
him
figured
from
it out.
dying
Look
in
at
the
her.
first place
She's
instead?
improving. I'm so proud of her.
Protecting the people is
She's
part of my
learning.
duties as a detective. I may still make it in time
Oh,
if I
she's
hurry.
adorable.
Hey, you there.
Pardon me, I am in a hurry.
Are we just gonna be repeating this for quite a while? This one scene over and over?
Oh, that
Jesus,
noise.
okay, that's actually scared me. She's improving. I know. I'm so proud of
Are
her.
you alright? What happened? Is there something you must say to me? Please, go ahead.
2.
Is he just looking at the dice? Is he just reading out the dice? What's on the dice?
2? As in the number?
Hey, you. What happened? Are you all right? Should I call an ambulance?
No need, I am fine. I shall be right back.
Fubuki, no! Fubuki! She's so silly. Look at
The
her.
dying message was different this time. First was 3, next it was 2. I wonder what it could mean.
But if she's turning
Hey,
back time...
you there.
This is exhausting. I might not make it. Oh, perfect timing.
Please don't tell me she's gonna take the taxi a few steps. I mean, I guess she is tired. I'll give her that. She is using her abilities,
Pardon
but...
me. Please let me in. Forward. Full speed ahead.
not the intense music! Oh!
Are you alright?
Holy shit. That doesn't make... I mean... If the... Oh, no. If the drop is higher, doesn't that kind of break his fall? It's better than the concrete ground, I guess?
What happened here? Can you talk? One? Now it is one? What could it
Is it the
mean?
dice?
Tell me, please, before you die! Did someone push you off? Who was the culprit?
Bruh, does Fubuki brought enough money with her? She probably has enough money, yeah. Bro just crashed into the guy!
No good. I must do it over again.
Hey, he's still breathing. The car's roof must have cushioned his
Oh,
fall.
so I was right. It's better than landing on the concrete floor because the metal did bend, so it kind of broke his fall. Is he alive? He's alive.
Hurry up and call an ambulance.
Thank goodness.
No, because his body still makes impact against something with no cushion. But you know, it's better. I guess it's better than concrete because the concrete will not bend when you fall on it, right? It won't bend. Compared to the metal of the car, it was able to bend, therefore slightly breaking his fall, if anything. Her 3D model looks so scared. Her PNG does not look scared. Homie's slowly dying. I like how nobody is actually helping. Everybody's just staring. I like how the driver is more concerned about his car. I mean, it's his property. He's allowed to worry about it. Fubuki saved his life for now.
Today really is my lucky day.
Oh my god.
What a happy ending.
I feel like there are other ways than letting him crash into the roof of a car. I feel like there are better ways. Bro laying like me when I sleep. I can't sleep with my arms up in the air, chat. Do you guys do that? I can't do it. When I sleep like that, my arms like lose. I don't know if it's because of the blood flow. My arms lose feeling when I sleep with my arms above my head. Clearly, he's not a popular guy.
Happy ending.
Is she celebrating? Is she celebrating? You know what? I mean, I guess he's alive. She did technically save him.
And that is what happened the other day.
Oh! Wait, was this the... No, Oh, this was what... what was it? What chapter was this? This was the Nailman case. Right? Before Yuma arrived, because Halara, Desahiko, they're in the same tables, too.
That's not a happy ending
I
at
twitch
all.
in my sleep.
Nothing was solved.
I used to move around when I sleep. I used to sleepwalk back when I was younger. We had to put gates on the doors and stairways because as soon as I hit something, I'd go back to sleep. I'd go back to bed. I don't move a lot in bed anymore. I sleep like I'm dead now. I can sleep like that, no prob, really? Oh, this is before Yuma finds them. Yeah. They're in the same sitting positions.
Did the guy
And
live?
credit, that's it, that's a deal. No way I paid $5 for this. No.
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is currently in a coma.
So you still don't know why he fell from the sky?
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a fence on top of the building.
I bet the peacekeepers made that up after another half-assed investigation.
Regardless, it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it bother you? That sure is a weird dying message. At first it was 3, then 2, then finally 1, right? It's like a countdown or something. I've never heard of a changing dying message.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
So wait, wait, I'm confused. So they knew about it. I thought
So
nobody
perhaps
knew
the
about it
message
besides
changed
Yako.
because I turned back time.
No, that doesn't make sense. The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived at the scene. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events leading up to the fall shouldn't have changed.
Well, she did technically change one thing, not talking to the fortune lady.
And I doubt he'd want to tell you something different each
Butterfly
time.
effect. I'm guessing all the DLCs are gonna take place before the main story. Is it before the main story? When did the Desuhiko one take place? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Nice to see both Desuhiko and Halara here. Yeah, I genuinely miss Halara. Dang, my brother used to sleepwalk too. It's like he's lost, and when I try to talk to him, he just stares at me like he can't see me, and if he answers me, it's completely not the right answer. I don't know, sleepwalking is weird. It's like you're conscious, but not. Because when you're sleepwalking, you can, like, walk around. You know where the doors are and stuff like that. Like, when I was younger and I used to sleepwalk, the only reason I'd go back to bed is because if I go through a place where a door is supposed to be and I hit something and it's like a wall, I like walk back to bed. It's weird. I don't know.
Alara?
I don't do it anymore, luckily.
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Oh, Dean, thank you for the membership. Financial fraud.
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
No matter the problem, asking for my assistance is the wisest choice one can make.
Except you charge an arm and a leg each
They
time.
left the city at the end, so this is probably before the main story. Even with the Yako case, it's the story behind his actions in the main story. I guess so, yeah.
Naturally, I must charge an appropriate rate.
I assume, though, the Desuhiko case happened, like, in between the story, like, midway through the story.
Although, in this case, it doesn't
But it could
seem
probably
like a
be
criminal act.
before the main story.
I suppose I don't mind, if we consider this a conversation.
Glad
with
to be
friends.
back to committing tax fraud. Hey! We don't admit to that on stream. We don't admit to that on stream. They're watching us. They're listening. You can't
Oh,
say
so they're
that.
friends now. What's with a change of heart?
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
I can deduce the possibilities. However, I cannot declare anything unless I investigate the scene myself.
So an investigation is still necessary.
Oh my god!
You definitely want to remember this.
Okay, I did not expect that. Whoa! Wait, actual gameplay? Okay, because I assumed there was gonna be like the Desuhiko case. Wait, no, I'm actually happy about this. They did Desuhiko dirty. Oh my god. What? Oh, I found a book to go along with the Road 96 game in the library today. Was surprised to see how many games have novels to go with them. Oh yeah, there are. There are a bunch. Movies as well. Yo, wait, what are we gonna use this for? We don't have a, we're probably just gonna manual logic put it together afterwards. Investigation, pardon, that caught me off guard. Me too, honestly. Desuhiko case clowned us. They did Desuhiko dirty. What? They could have done this all along and they didn't? I paid
By the way,
$5 for
according
that
to the
DLC.
The victim fell from a 4-story building.
Yokai, just wanted to say hi for a bit. Got done moving to my new flat. Oh yeah, you mentioned about packing. Hope you have a good stream. I still have some stuff to unpack. Oh no, that's okay, Noah. New place. Congratulations. They really did Desuhiko dirty indeed. Even the devs don't like Desuhiko. I don't know about the Desuhiko case, but I'm pretty sure the detectives stayed for at least a while before leaving, so maybe this happened then. It's the same exact like sitting position though with to the Nailman case. Actually closer to the Inine back and forth, except picking wrong makes you pick again?
Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is
Will
a
we
beauty
actually get to
salon.
explore?
And floor 4 is a casino.
Do we get to use her ability? Because that was the main selling point for me for the
Each floor has
DLCs.
windows facing
Playing
the street
as
that
the other
cannot be opened.
detectives.
Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from the rooftop.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
They all have grayish hair. I think it's the art style, or not the art style, but the lighting. Because Fubuki has blue hair, Halara has white-ish hair, ashy hair, and Desihiko is blonde. You can see it
So
in the
people in the
PNGs,
building
but
were his acquaintances.
I guess it's the shading, the lighting that they have for the 3D models.
There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
It's weird actually... It's weird actually seeing Desihiko think and theorize, especially when there are two women around him. It's a very weird situation. I'm not used to it. Hold on, give me a second. Yo, Mythos, welcome to the stream. Can't talk, too busy playing X-Dive at work. What happens if you get caught by your manager? You can't play at work. But welcome to the stream.
Perhaps the dying message indicates who did it?
If that was the case, then it's weird the message changed each time he got to the victim. Or maybe there's someone named 321? That can't be it, right?
Desihiko doing his job, we're healing. Well, he's lost attraction to Halara and is probably trying to impress Fubuki. No, I do. He is competent. I will admit, despite everything, he's competent. As long as a woman that he is trying to riz is, well, not that he has any riz, a woman that he's trying to riz is around. I do understand how he's lost attraction for Halara. I do understand that. I'm surprised he's not being weird around Fubuki. Maybe it's because they're coworkers and he sees them as coworkers.
You can't say that with certainty.
They made Desu into a massive simp towards girls and made his DLC non-playable but still somewhat enjoyable. The game devs are trolling us. His DLC is so sad.
Okay, fair enough.
It's
but
so sad.
that
If
doesn't
they
explain
could
why
have done
the
this
message
the whole
changed.
time.
That reminds me, when the victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said there.
There? Did he find something?
That I do not know, though he did look as though he was searching for something.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he was falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
Is a dice.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense. And it's likely the item is
Maybe
related to the
he was
case.
holding on to the dice and he let go of it after he hit the ground. Because that would make the most sense. Because in the first one, Fubuki only arrived after he was pulled up by the other 2 men that found him first. And if he let go of the dice there, because it's kind of like, what do you call it? Controlled experiment. If you change one thing in the experiment, the ending of it obviously is going to be different. So the difference from 1, 2, and 3 is in the first one, the 2 men picked him up first and he let go of the dice, and that's why it was a different number. In the second one, Fubuki got to him first and held him. That's why the number of the dice could have been different. On the third one, obviously it was changed because he hit the taxi. And I'm pretty sure that would have changed the number on the dice as well, the roll. Wait, Desihiko isn't into Halara? It doesn't seem like it. He doesn't really flirt with Halara throughout the series, only competes with her. I heard the Desuhiko DLC was kind of rushed. Really? No, I'm not surprised if it was. I do enjoy the Desuhiko DLC because I like the story, and he found a woman. Someone who actually likes him. So, happy for him, honestly. Devs have their favorites, apparently, however, Desu boy ain't one of them. The most I remember Desuhiko simping for Fubuki is a few weird lines about her to Yuma. Come to think of it, Desuhiko wasn't a huge weirdo. He wasn't a huge weirdo. He was a little bit of a weirdo to Kurumi, but he kept his, like, distance because he assumed Kurumi and Yuma were together. Or not together, but, you know, liked each other. Spanish version screwed up this hint as there. It's translated as if the man was offering you something instead of spotting the dice. Really?
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
My deepest apologies. I did not notice anything
Fubuki, my
of the
dear,
sort.
you are a detective. The dice. I saw the dice before I saw the body. Fubuki, my dear.
You may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to hold it. Which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed.
I'm surprised he caught on to. Oh my god, hold on. Desuhiko braining? Hold on a second. This feels weird.
Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell. But instead of 1, he said 3 that time. Was he holding something different each time he fell? Or was he holding more than one thing?
Considering when Fubuki turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different each time. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple items.
I am now more lost than ever.
Desu boy being like this is so out of character for him. Desuhiko is pretty smart. No, definitely. He is definitely smart. And they definitely did prove that in the last DLC. It's just weird. It's just weird. He is smart, but as soon as a woman enters the fray, his brain dies. Client just really nearly ran over me in the parking lot while I was putting out decorations. What? Are you okay? Holy!
If we follow the logic, we will always arrive at our destination, the truth.
But I am truly lousy at that.
Don't give up, princess. Let's start from the beginning.
Very well. I shall try. If the victim was holding something, that would be a key clue in this case, right? First, regarding the size of what he was holding...
That's right.
Oh my god, Halara! Complimenting me, smiling! I missed you, Halara. I missed you so much. I think about you at night, Halara. Before I go to sleep, I cry not having you in my arms. You know what's so sad? Apparently, as soon as I finished the game, I finally went and checked the RAINCODE ahead of time, while I was playing the game to avoid spoilers. Oh my god, OBS disconnected. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it didn't cut off anything too big. Olakai, sorry I'm late. No, that's okay, Albaz. Welcome to the stream. He's smart, he just needs to not have a woman nearby. That's his kryptonite. They needed to nerf him somehow. There are no women to melt his brain. There are no corpses to scare him away so he can focus now. What was I saying? Not a lot of people like Halara that much. Some people dislike Halara. I don't understand why. Alright, Kai. What?
Even Fubuki,
she's so
who
neat.
was at
Some
the
people
scene
are calling her
immediately after
boring.
the
How is she
victim fell,
boring?
didn't notice
The
that
fuck?
small item.
It cut off what you were saying about Halara. Good, because I went. I said a bunch of stuff that maybe shouldn't be on the internet. Not anything sus. I look at Halara respectfully.
Therefore,
Politely and
it's
respectfully.
reasonable to believe that whatever he held was something that could fit in the palm of his hand.
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
Oh, so I was right about that. Okay,
The third
coolio.
time, the victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around for it.
Because Halara is mother, people can't handle it. Kai's a Halara simp. I've always been. I never denied that fact. We all know.
And when he saw it, he said, "There, one." But why would the victim mumble the word one after seeing it? Normally, that would mean that whatever was on the surface
She's
of the item
braining. I
displayed
like how
number one.
the two of
Would
them
it
are
not?
being silent. Because we probably know that Halara probably already knows the answer to this entire case, right? She's doing the same for Fubuki, the same she did to Yuma. She's staying silent to let Yuma figure and Fubuki figure it out on their own, which is very sweet. It seems the stoic DR character stopped being popular after Peko. I, surprisingly, did not like Peko that much. Not that I don't like her. I definitely like Peko, but she was not my favorite in DR2. Knowing Halara loves cats automatically makes them one of my favorites. I love Halara, I really do. Not a lot of people like Halara. Though, at least with V3, I kind of see why, given the out of place. There were... We don't talk about those. Simping this hard for Halara, your type is whatever gender was on the doors of the rock bottom bathrooms?
So the
In
victim saw
SpongeBob?
that and read the number one aloud.
Huh? That's a dumb conclusion to make.
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical as well. The victim saw it and mumbled, one. So we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious?
TBH, that's kind of a stretch. The fact that they assumed he was holding onto an item too. Like, it makes sense, but that was a huge jump.
So, whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right? What is it then? I don't get it. In the beginning, he said 3, not 1.
It's
Yeah,
not
so
strange
Hiko,
at
you're
all
almost
if we
there.
assume
You
the
were
number
doing
changes
so
depending
well.
on the situation.
The number can change? Wait, then that must be it.
Whoa, Fubuki! Do you know what it is?
Yes,
Are they gonna make us
It is
choose? Can I
just
pick
my
the wrong
guess.
answer?
the item the victim was
What happens if I
holding-
pick the wrong answer? A watch.
Perhaps the victim was holding a watch?
She's not too far-fetched. If he dropped to the ground, the watch, like the hands of the watch could have moved. You never know. She's not completely crazy.
If the timing of when I helped the victim changed, then the numbers displayed on the watch
That
could have
too.
also changed.
Halara having to deal with 2 airheads, though one has amnesia. Off topic, if you plan to do the events on HSR Genshin, then prepare for a long... Is it long? Wait, the events for HSR? That's exciting. If I don't get to finish it tomorrow, I'll probably filter it to next week.
I see. Then it's a watch. But if that's the case, wouldn't he have
Yo,
mentioned the
Marker,
units
welcome
of
to the
time?
stream. Hello.
Units? What is this difficult concept you speak of?
For example, you would say 3 minutes or 1 hour.
Not really. I mean, the man was on his deathbed. He can say 1 if he wanted to. Like, what? Wait a minute.
Right, you wouldn't just say the number by itself, whether it was digital or analog.
I would... He was on his deathbed. He didn't have a lot of words left.
Oh, then perhaps it was something
Man was
different,
struggling.
such as a die or something.
A die? Oh, I get it. The number would change depending on the roll. Hold on. It first went from 3 to 2. Isn't it strange the numbers weren't the same? Fubuki arrived at the scene after the victim fell. By that time,
Mita,
the die would have
thank
fallen
you
from
for the
victim's hand.
super. Thank you. Hello, by the way, Mita. I wasn't able to properly thank you in the last stream because I was distracted, but thank you, thank you.
Which means that whatever number turned up on the die should have been set by that point. It couldn't have changed.
You're right. Do you have a counter argument for this?
In that case, perhaps this explains it.
Oh, because that day was my most luckiest day because the angle from which you saw the die was different.
That day was my most luckiest day after all. So maybe the numbers in the die changed on their
Oh,
own.
she's adorable. She's lovely. That's a lot. It's a different currency. Different currency. It's still so funny to me. The colors of the super can tell you the amount. Because the currencies are different, which is why they implemented a color system for the supers, which is really handy. Oh, IDR, another Indonesian has been trapped by the Filipinos. True. No joke. So many of you guys are from Indonesia. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to sneak my way onto the Indonesian server. I don't know what I did. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it.
That's not how it works.
Right. My apologies.
But yeah, the
angle
color
from
system
which you
is
saw the
it's
die
really
could
it's
have been
nice.
different.
Not everybody knows about the color system though.
The angle?
The
Then
first
again, I
time,
only found out
the
about the
victim
color
was
system
lying
like a
face
few
down.
months back.
If there was a die in his line of sight, he would have only seen one side of it.
What about the second time?
And the second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top
Oh,
side of the
so
die.
that's how I explained it. Okay, our explanations for the roll was different. The different numbers are different.
I see. So that's how it went.
I actually got it wrong. Well, I got the idea right, but I got the final explanation wrong. Goddamn. That was something Fubuki would totally say. I'm lacking, chat. We finished the RAINCODE and all of my detective abilities just disappeared, completely wiped. I was not ready to brain today,
It's
in
true
fairness.
that under
I thought it
normal
was gonna be like
circumstances,
Desuhiko's
only the number
DLC.
on the top of a die.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die changed.
Oh, so I'm half right.
You
Okay,
sure are
I'll
sharp
take
this
it.
morning.
Really?
I'll take it.
So basically, it went like this. The victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die. He dropped it once he hit the ground, which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mumbled whatever number he saw. Great job deducing that much, Fubuki.
Does it appear that I'm becoming a better detective?
Oh, she's lovely. Fubuki.
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
We still lack an answer regarding the final part.
The
Why?
final part?
He mentioned the numbers on the dice? Mythos, thank you for the super ha. So wacky. Am I right, my fellow Indonesians?
What was the victim trying to communicate with his dying message?
Yeah, I believe my most viewers are from Philippines, are a huge part of it, and then Indonesia, and then was it Europe or the US? I don't remember. I don't remember after Indonesia. I remember Indonesia because I was so amused. Why that big of a percentage of my audience are from Indonesia?
Now that you mention it, you're totally right. Why did he even bother
I
reading the
snuck
number
my
on
way
the die?
into their server without even realizing.
Perhaps it was to inform us of the identity of the culprit?
There is no doubt that the die was meant to point out the culprit.
I see the only thing Desuhiko likes more than a woman is himself.
Nearing death, the victim sought out the die to
That
inform
is
him of
true,
that.
yeah.
But in his daze, The best he could
Not
do
from
was say the
Indonesia,
number
but
he saw.
close. I'm not surprised that most of us are from Asia, though, because I am Asian.
So the die was pointing out the culprit?
Wait, wasn't there a place that had something to do with dice in the building the victim fell from?
Casino.
Oh, so perhaps the culprit was in there?
Oh, I didn't think of that, actually. You're right. Hey!
Perhaps the culprit was in the casino on the 4th floor?
It's close to the roof, too.
That's probably it.
You did it, princess. I didn't think you'd be able to figure it out.
There's no way I could have done so on my own. You have my deepest thanks, Halara and Desuhiko.
Yup. Now bow down to my
Okay.
charisma.
Okay.
Still, we're just making assumptions here.
I should have not
No
expected
solid
that much
evidence.
from him.
If someone said we made it all up based on his dying words, that'd be the
Imagine
end.
if a Mexican peso was donated and Kai thought it was... No joke, though, because sometimes I can't tell the difference. Some people don't... I'm not the only one, though. I've seen some people mistake the translations for Philippine peso and Mexican peso.
But we made so much progress in our investigation. Is there nothing to be done about it, Halara?
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence.
Now he seems
but
slightly
it would be
normal.
extremely difficult to find now.
If only I had noticed.
I'm warming up to Desuhiko, definitely. I don't like him that much. No, not as much as Halara or Fubuki or Vivia, but he's alright, I guess.
No biggie. It's not something you'd notice normally. Hey, Halara, what if we use your forte to find out where the die went?
I can't use my abilities while the victim is still alive.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
Leaving this case alone is still a valid option. No one made a request for us to investigate, so it's not an urgent matter. The case will solve itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the
Desuhiko
job.
being concerned for other people real?
That would be terrible.
Is this Fubuki's chapter or Desuhiko's redemption arc? What is it?
I don't think there's any need
Which
for
is
you to
it?
feel responsible, but I wouldn't feel good about leaving this unsolved. Hey, Halara.
Desuhiko having a
you know of
moral
any ways
code?
around this?
There is one.
Stop teasing us and just say it! Oh, and before you ask, I'm not paying a damn thing.
A clue, then. Ask the fortune teller.
Are you a villager in an RPG or something?
The fortune teller.
Huh? Did something spring to mind?
I told you in the beginning, remember? A fortune teller approached me.
What's that got to do with this case?
You should interrogate that fortune teller about the casino. You may hear something interesting.
I understand. I shall depart after breakfast.
But hey, are you going alone? Fine, I'll join you. Halara, you're coming with, right?
I'm not going without a formal request.
So much for
So
being
on!
friends.
We're gonna be with Desuhiko? I'd rather be with Halara. Halara, my love! Desuhiko's actually pretty cool when he's not simping. Yeah, I respect him. I respect him as a detective.
All you have done is more than enough for me.
He's definitely
very
good at his job. His specialty is intel gathering and recon, which he clearly is, you know, really good at. He saved us a couple of times with his abilities.
I can handle the rest on my own.
I'm here too, you know.
Are we actually gonna be stuck with Desuhiko? Why didn't we get the other characters during Desuhiko's DLC? Man, they really they did it. They did his DLC dirty. There are so much things we missed in this in his DLC.
Hey, you there.
Us?
Yes, you lovebirds. You make one fine pair. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day.
Halara is paid to win and you're broke, so no, Halara. God damn, we did not need to bring my finances into this conversation, okay? You did not need to bring that here.
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day.
Isn't that the same thing she said last time?
Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
I still don't know what lucky numbers are for.
Yes, please.
It appears that multiples of 3 are your lucky numbers. If you're going to gamble, be sure to bet on increments of 3.
Do you think she's working with the casino?
I get it.
The
This is what
casino is
Halara was getting
incredibly
at.
nearby to where she is as well. It seems very...
What do you mean?
it seems like such a coincidence.
You're in bed with that casino up ahead, aren't you?
You figured it out real quick. Okay, look at him! Look at him go!
I don't know what you're talking
This
about.
is not a Fubuki chapter! This is a Desahiko redemption arc!
You claim we have good luck to
They
scam
couldn't.
us at the
They
casino.
rushed Desahiko's. They rushed Desahiko's DLC, so they're just pushing him here.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just an ordinary fortune teller.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the casino's building. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew too much about your secret. If you know something, you better cough it up now. Or you might be next.
Oh shit! Okay, Desahiko.
If you're working with dangerous people, you should call it quits today. We can take care of the rest, so tell us what you know.
As you said, my job
Yo,
is to
Semi
lure
Watcher, welcome to the
customers
stream.
in and
Yes,
guide
get
them
the
to
old
casino.
lady.
The lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick those numbers, they will surely lose.
But I truly believed it was my lucky day.
Fubuki. Oh.
I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to tell anyone's fortune. I just followed the manual.
And that manual was made by the casino?
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino. They really conduct some dirty business there.
Well, now we know Desahiko doesn't like older women.
Do you know the man
Makes
who fell
sense.
from the
Desahiko
building?
likes himself more than women. He's every woman. He's actually big braining. Who is this? What have they done to the real Desahiko? There aren't women that he's interested in around. That's his only. Listen, he gets completely nerfed when there are women around.
Yes, he's what they call a hired plant. He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them. So, my ears perked up when I heard he attempted to kill himself. I knew he'd made a mistake and was being silenced.
I see. So that's what it was.
Hey, are you really gonna do something about them? If they find out I told you all this,
Leave it to me. Who
Oh,
do
that's.
you think I am?
Wait, is that a new
Superstar
PNG
detective,
or?
Slayer of Evil, Desahiko Thunderbolt?
Oh my god, Slayer of Evil. Slayer of what?
that's not
He can
very
become every woman,
reassuring.
yes? I don't know what that means, but okay.
It appears the entire casino is in on this crime. There will only be more victims if we leave them be.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though, I bet the chief would tell us to stay out of trouble.
But what shall we do? We lack even a single piece of evidence. I would feel terrible if we had to involve the fortune teller more than necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means we are going on an adventure.
Yeah!
They're actually quite fun together, if I'm gonna be honest with you. When he doesn't flirt with her, or like, you know,
Are
if he's
they
not weird.
Really gonna be all right?
If he's not weird to other women. They actually seem pretty fun. They actually seem pretty fun as a duo, investigating together.
This looks like the place.
Yo, Kichan, welcome to the stream. Guess Desuhiko ain't into fubuki because she's his coworker. I think he's just gotten used to having her around. Maybe it's that kind of situation?
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Desuhiko?
Also, I missed it. Why doesn't Desuhiko simp for Halara? Is he just tasteless? Oh yeah, Halara has gambled money out of him. She's swindled him out of money several times now. Also, I think it's a coworker thing because they see each other often.
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Fubuki will be there to back him up while he does the recon and investigation. I see that. They're not a bad duo. I'm taking a break from Scarlet Nexus. I remember finishing Scarlet Nexus. I finished that in like 2 days. I didn't do the girls chapter. I did the guys chapter only though. I mean, Desuhiko did say he'd go for Yuma if he were a woman, so maybe the parts are important to him? I don't know. I feel like Desuhiko is bi with a leaning towards woman, because that's the vibes I'm getting from him, because he keeps, you know, flirting with Yuma.
Right.
Wait.
Laura, what are you doing here?
I knew you'd rush in without a plan.
You are correct, Halara.
Carelessly sowing confusion will simply result in more
Desuhiko
victims.
can become every woman. I don't know how you forgot this. It's his one and only cool ability. Oh, yeah, oh, you were referring to his forte. Oh, that did not fucking click in my head.
Don't
2
be
days?
so
Yeah, I
rash.
spedran Scarlet Nexus because I had it on my Xbox Pass and my Xbox Pass was expiring. So I just
Trying to get in our
spedran
way?
it.
It'd be one thing if you just stayed out of it.
I'm saying the two of you don't stand a chance. If you're up against a casino, let me handle it.
Honestly, I'll trust my life to Halara. She can fight for herself and she's good with money.
Are you going to help us?
Bet on me and you are sure.
Where is Vivi at this point? Has he not arrived
Listen,
in Kanai Ward yet?
here's the plan.
No, he's already in Kanai Ward, I believe. Then again, it's a very Vivia thing not to hang out with the rest of the gang, so it makes sense in a way. Also, Blarovich, welcome to the stream. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I want to know how Desuhiko would react if Yuma actually shot back. I feel like he's the type to get flustered if someone actually flirted back with him, because it doesn't. I bet it does not happen often. No thoughts at empty. Desuhiko also solicited Yuma for trap snuggle, so I think he follows the philosophy that it is hetero as long as he. What? It's also how he managed to riz a teacher that one time. Oh yeah, by pretending to be a woman. As a person who switches, like, between two genders, I don't think he cares that much, is the thing. Who could easily switch between both. Except the teacher mistook him for the real deal. Yeah. I remember that chapter. Or not chapter, but that side quest. Look at her go! They actually made a new area for it. Okay, that's pretty sick, actually! I didn't expect this much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually had my standards really low for this DLC because they didn't have a new area for Desuhikos. We didn't have gameplay for Desuhikos, and it was really short. So this is a surprise, a welcome surprise. Vivius sleeping in the fireplace. I still don't know how he was able to fit his entire body in there. He like cramps. Probably pulls his knees up. I don't know. It's Vivia.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
Is that all cash? Is that cold hard cash?
Right away.
Holy shit, Halara.
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game. Tell the owner I want to talk to him about that attempted suicide.
Understood.
Kinda looks like the Nailman Casino except less broken. No, the walls are different. They actually made an area for it. There's bathroom too and everything.
How can I help you?
I must reiterate,
Well,
Desuhiko
seem
could choose to look like
affiliated
anyone,
with
and yet he
peacekeepers.
insists on looking like a Desuhiko. He's confident in himself, though. He likes how he looks. And even some women have said that he's okay looking, as long as he doesn't talk. So, he's pretty happy with himself.
I'll be direct. You tried to erase one of your hired plans.
What are you talking about?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation and never return. And of course, you can keep all the chips.
Laura, are you sure about this?
Halara, ooh, she a risky woman. I like that. She a risky lady. This DLC is jaw-dropping. I know. It's not like the perfect by any means, but I guess it's because we all had our expectations kind of lowered with the first one, which is kind of a good strat, I guess, in a way. The area is much bigger, it is, yeah. If Desuhiko doesn't look like Desuhiko, his face will never be on the news, and that's what he wants.
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the peacekeepers.
Yo, Pumpkin! Welcome to the stream. Well, hello there. How are you doing, Kai? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Halara's on the screen, you know, that's all we need to know.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of, but
Honestly, if it's about a suicide, he got tempted by the money. What is it?
as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct challenge.
I expect you to keep your word.
Kai's so down, bad for Halara. I personally ship it. Thank you. I would never date Halara in real life. I don't think I have enough money to be able to date Halara in real life, but like, we can make it a headcanon.
Of course, and you as well. So, what would you like to play?
Bring some dice.
A game of craps?
Yes, but let's cut out all of the complicated rules. This game will consist of 4 dice. Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly 7 wins.
Oh my goodness.
If both
Halara?
rolls land on 7, then it's a draw and the game continues.
Very well. We will prepare the dice. Are you fine with that?
I don't mind.
Of course you wouldn't date her IRL. She's not real. Goddamn, you did not have to bring the R word here, alright? You did not have to bring that up. You did not have to say the real word. Yo, Francis, welcome to the stream. Investigation? Yeah, I'm surprised. New characters, new locals, actual gameplay. This DLC is pretty great. Desuhiko got shafted hard with his DLC. His DLC was sad. I kind of feel bad for him, and it's Desuhiko. It's not even a Lara DLC yet, and she's being such a main protagonist right now. This does not feel like a Fubuki DLC. Halara and Desuhiko are taking the spotlight from her right now. Roulette but with dice? I could probably afford, you could probably afford Halara Mythos. Like, you can take her. I'll admit to that. Best way to beat a cheater is to cheat harder. Exactly. It's not cheating if you don't get caught. If you didn't pay attention, Halara is accusing the owner of trying to kill the victim because the victim, the fortune teller mentioned it a while ago. It's crazy how much interaction is in this case. Yeah.
What? Me? But you are far better at gambling, Halara.
I'm going to find out what's going on. Just roll the dice like you normally would. However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Oh, right. I do have that ability.
A Fubuki! Oh, yeah!
Let's play. Well, well. Looks like that's game.
I already know that they're cheating. I already know how Kai will
the
act with
opponent
Halara's
rolls a
DLC,
7,
and I will enjoy every
turn
second of
back
it.
time.
I will savor. I will slowly savor every second of her DLC. I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna use Fubuki's forte to gamble. Yeah, they will.
Halara, I just turned back time. He rolled a 7 right at the start. And my roll was terrible, by the way. I completely lost.
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you want. That's your strength.
Right.
Are you done with your huddle? No amount of planning will help with dice. You must let luck take over from here.
Unless it's a weighted dice. Unless
Now,
there's
let us
magnets on the
play.
dice. There's a lot of ways to cheat with
Game
dice.
on. This time,
Good thing the owner doesn't think they're being serious.
why?
Well, well. Looks like that.
Kai simping again. Understandable. Have a nice day. It's just another day. I'm so sad now because my simping has become such a norm that it's not special anymore. Nor is being gay. It's so casually known by everyone at this point. It's so sad. The dice better have a pity system.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
I have returned. This is the second time. The opponent rolled 7 on the first throw both times.
Rigged? It's probably rigged, most
The
likely.
timing of the dice roll was different from before, so I thought there would be different numbers. Are casino owners blessed with natural luck?
No, it's not luck. He's probably cheating.
Cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's no reason for us to hold back either.
But what are you going to do? If he can cast a 7 each time through cheating, no amount of turning back time will help. Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
There is a way to prevent his cheating.
Really?
However, prevention doesn't guarantee us victory. In order for us to win, you must roll a 7.
Oh, right.
Can you do it this time, Fubuki?
I can certainly try.
Oh, darling.
I became a detective by challenging my own fate.
I mean, there's a trick to get the specific number you need. I know how to do it with 1 dice, but I don't know how to do it with 2 dice at the same time.
I refuse to lose here.
I'll join you in your battle.
Right.
Are you done with your little meeting? You can talk all you want, but I don't think it will change the numbers on the dice. Now, shall we play?
Before we begin, I'm thirsty. Can I get some water?
Very well.
Miss Fubuki, you seem to be getting too excited from gambling.
Oh,
She's not excited.
excuse
She's
me.
excited to, you know, we finally do something.
What are you trying to do?
my hand slipped. Let's begin.
Very well.
I'm counting on you for the key. This game won't end until you roll a 7.
Leave it to me.
They're just gonna leave the glass on the ground?
Come on, 7. Come on, 7. There.
You... How did you...
Bro's still got blood on his head.
Wow, this is incredible. I won. I really won.
Oh, the cheat.
Impossible! I can't lose
Halar
with these
just
dice.
changed the future? She did!
Seems like the game is
But-
over. You must now confess your crimes.
Oh, it's Desahiko! Even if you won this game, there's no way in hell he's just gonna confess to the crimes just like that, right? I'm curious about how Fubuki will tell this story to Yuma later because she knows she will. She probably will. No, unless she forgets about it. Desahiko probably would tell her about it. Oh, that was Yasuhiko smart. Yeah, I was
I'm glad to
confused why
see you
he
have regained
suddenly came
consciousness.
in, blood and all. I was like, what the hell? She dropped the glass probably as a signal for Yasuhiko, huh?
Are you all right after that awful fall?
What? No, it's me, Tetsuhiko. We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even listening?
As I suspected, the dice used by the casino were rigged. The victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message. It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match involving dice.
Which is where I came in. While I distracted the staff, Halara messed with the dice.
So that is what happened. I was only able
Oh,
to
that
win
was
thanks to
Desu.
Halara.
Don't gamble. Don't gamble, kids. Don't gamble. It's not good. Damn, they played him so good. That's why Yasuhiko is there to be the witness.
No, I didn't touch your dice, Fubuki.
Huh? Then I really rolled a 7 on my own?
Yes, you won that game.
Really? Thank goodness! What?
Great job, princess.
Yes!
Well, either way, she could
Even
have
if it
just
was
kept
just
going
a
back
little
in
bit,
time so that
I
she could
believe
roll
I
a
could
7.
As a detective.
Look at her. She's so lovely. Oh my, Fubuki. Well, Halara would probably strong-arm him to confess. She would. But I don't think... I want to see the aftermath of this, because there's no way. They just left, too. Don't gamble unless you can win. Don't gamble unless it's for a hot anime waifu. Fair. Don't gamble with real money, just gamble with Monopoly
Hey,
money.
Halara, please do something. Fubuki has been completely obsessed
With
since that
gambling?
day.
Oh, no!
There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
How rude. I would never cheat like that. Come on, Yasuhiko. One more game.
Oh, they introduced her to gambling, and with her powers, she'd be unstoppable. She'd rule. In a world with time travelers, gambling is even more fruitless than usual. They got her addicted to gambling. Oh no. My darling. No, my little darling. Why do I feel like the last DLC will actually show Yuma arriving? I hope Yuma's on the last DLC. I actually quite miss him. I do. I like Yuma. I think Yuma's my favorite Kodaka protag besides Makoto's sister. What was her name? Oh god, I forgot her name. Tetsuhiko's an extremely helpful ally to have around. Don't look down on him. I never looked down on him. Ever since the beginning, his abilities, I respect his detective work. He's not a detective in terms of like murder cases and stuff. His forte is with recon and gathering intel, which I have said several times he's very good at, and I respect him for that. They all have different strengths, I believe. They all have different strengths. Don't introduce her to Gacha. RAINCODE 2, we're gonna see Fubuki in a casino. Oh god, I hope not. How did the casino dude suddenly pass out? Probably because he saw the guy that's supposedly in a coma and they're pressuring him to confess. So he probably freaked out from it for like a split second. Yuma's my favorite Kodaka character. Hajime has been dethroned! Your favorite is Hajime? Hajime was never my favorite. I liked Shuichi. I liked Makoto because he was dumb. Hang glider? Nobody will understand that reference unless they played the game, I just realized. As if he was boom killed casino owner? Yeah, it's probably the pressure. The pressure, you know, altogether. We finished Fubuki's. Oh, we didn't. But we have all of Fubuki's gumshoe gabs. We just haven't played them. We finished Yako's, I believe. That was the one we finished. I actually am scared for when the last DLC comes out, because after the last DLC comes out, we're gonna have to wait like 2 years before we get another game. And I don't know what I feel about that. I cannot wait that long.
Thank you
Shuichi
so
used to
much
be
for
my favorite
spending time
Kodaka
with me
protagonist
today.
until I played RAINCODE and I met you.
splendid
And no
adventure.
joke though, this game is the best game Kodaka has released so far in this genre. I don't know if he's released other games or worked on other games. But isn't he releasing a baseball? A kind of like Danganronpa baseball game? Wait, baseball Kodaka game. He's releasing a baseball game, or Tribe 9. He's releasing Tribe 9 soon, right? I don't know if I want to play Tribe 9. I don't know anything about it. Is Tribe 9 related to... Yeah. Futuristic era overrun by gangs. A tournament of super-powered baseball takes place to determine which gang shall rule over all. So it's still of like, not really a killing game, I'd like to assume, but it's an elimination game. Here. Can I show this on stream? Probably. It's fine, right? This one. I've been hearing so much about it, and the trailer for it released quite recently. It's so silly. Look at them. But yeah. Oh boy, it's this one. Sports death game. Let's go. I don't think it's a death game. So basically it's Inazuma 11, kinda, but like elimination for like gangs or whatever. The only thing stopping her from a full SSR team is having to learn excuse me? I'm gonna head out, but thank you for streaming, Kai. Thank you for coming to the stream, puppy. Good thing that Fubuki's a total airhead. Otherwise, she will be unstoppable with her time rewinding power. They had to nerf her. It's kind of like what they did with Desuhiko. He's kind of overpowered as well, but they made him kind of a dum-dum in front of women. It was his nerf, alright? Halara has no nerfs. She has no weakness. That's what makes her the best character in the game.
That's a little much.
All I know
We were
from
just
Tribe
out for
9
a
is
walk.
having its intro mixed with a Danganronpa OP. Of course it is. Every Kodaka game. They don't really change the style of music. It's slightly different, but even I was kind of like, oh yeah, this is just the... when I first heard the RAINCODE soundtrack, I thought it was just the Danganronpa soundtrack. Then again, it's been a while since I've heard the Danganronpa OP. So...
Nonsense. Even if this was an ordinary walk for you, it was a proper adventure for me. This was also my first time using a vending machine and witnessing stray mice.
I see. Fubuki really has left a
I've actually
sheltered
only
life.
used a vending machine
Even
twice.
everyday things are
And I don't
exciting
even
for her.
remember how long ago it was.
I wonder if all her so-called adventures are like this.
Halara's weakness is her being paid to win. That's not a weakness though, because if she wants to help, she can. It's not a weakness for her, it's a weakness for others. Others who can't pay can't hire her. But if she wants to help, she can, just like what she did in that casino.
Fubuki, you said you're an adventure detective, right? What kind of adventures have you gone on?
Do you mean what they were like?
Yeah. Would you mind sharing any that left a strong impression on you?
Well, the major one was the first time I explored what is known as a supermarket.
Fubuki. I wish vending machines were more common here. Yeah, they're not very common here in the Philippines. I think they have like vending machines for sodas and that's it. A seed is a predetermined result caused by computers' consoles being unable to truly make random chance. Therefore, to change the result, you need to do something in between to have them recalculate. I see. I called them something else.
No, it is far too early for you to appear bored already. Did you know? These supermarkets have hundreds, even thousands of different items lining their shelves.
Oh, Fubuki.
And yet all the employees there appear to know
She
exactly
really
where
is
each one
just a
located.
sheltered little princess.
I cannot begin to imagine the sort of training they had to undertake to obtain such
Yoko,
skill.
welcome to the stream. Kai of the Lexper, what is your wisdom? I can't say that. I'll get canceled. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It's just a hot topic opinion.
Based on my findings, I suspect that supermarket employees have abnormally developed sections of their brains. Well, is that not exciting?
The only time I've ever seen a vending machine is at airports. You guys have vending machines at I don't think I've ever seen a vending machine in any of the airports I've been to. Then again, I haven't been really actively looking for a vending machine, so I may have just not seen it. I would love for a vending machine to be everywhere so I could avoid social interaction. That's fair. That's fair.
Sorry. I don't think supermarkets are exciting at all.
I knew it.
I forgot about Shinigami. That's what was missing.
What about this?
Shinigami.
One time, I was undercover while investigating a trap
It's
of
it
nudists in
the
Amazon.
entirety of that
When they
DLC
saw
felt
them
so
in
serene,
disguise.
so at peace, so peaceful.
What? That really happened?
What? Oh lord.
Of course. Is something wrong?
Nothing. It just surprised me. That sounds like a real
William,
adventure.
welcome to the stream. Hi, Adventure Detective Kai. Welcome, welcome. We just finished the DLC. Actually, we're just doing the gumshoe gabs right
See?
now.
So that is what an adventure is to you, Yuma. How educational.
Wait, you were undercover in a nudist tribe and got caught?
Yuma, that's not an answer I would have expected from you. I thought you were better than this, Yuma.
Were you alright? Were
Look
you
at
in any
him.
danger?
I was fine. The nudists were kind-hearted. Even though they caught me.
Is YouTube gonna
they
bonk
treated
me for
very
this? I
well.
hope not. Because I understand the word being said once, but they said it like 4 times in a row.
And they said that even if I was investigating them, displaying our naked bodies to one another meant we were all family.
YouTube, that's not on me. That's not on me, YouTube. That's not on me. Hear me out. I did not know.
Naked bodies?
This is as long as the Desuhiko DLC. I really like it, though. I definitely like this better than the Desuhiko DLC. The Desuhiko DLC was like 45 minutes. This was around an hour, so it's a little bit longer. I remember going to a swimming pool that had a vending machine before it went bankrupt. A swimming pool? Like there was a vending machine in the area of the swimming pool? Or inside the swimming pool? Get bonked. Yuma is human after all?
Fubuki really thinks a trip to the supermarket and visiting a naked tribe in the Amazon are on the same level. Everything about her makes 0 sense to me.
Because we're family, yeah. Who swag? Hey! Why'd you suddenly bring that up? The artists are gonna have a field day with this info. I have not seen any weird art of Fubuki. Surprisingly, all of the art I've seen of Fubuki on Twitter are very wholesome, very cute.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown even closer.
Why is she happy about that? I thought she didn't like us when we interact or talk with other girls. After we talked about the Amazon people that she was with, somebody probably threw the vending machine in the swimming pool in the waiting lobby to the swimming pool. I see. The waiting lobby. I have not been to a public swimming pool in God, I don't even remember. We have a swimming pool here is the thing.
Hey, Fubuki.
I would
there's
love,
something
I
I've
do
always
miss
wanted
going
ask
to
you.
water parks though. I've not gone to a water park ever since I was like maybe 12.
Yes, what is it? I would tell you anything, Yuma. Even the password to my bank account.
No, I don't need your password. It's nothing like that.
The password to my bank account. Honestly though, Fubuki's probably loaded. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'd like to know more about the Clockford family. You've mentioned them before, but I still don't quite get it.
I see. So you wish to learn more about my family. I do not mind. I will tell you everything I know.
You missed out on Yuma's little laugh. It's not a very Yuma thing to say, though. I don't think he'd be the type to reply with heh.
But first, how much do you already know about them?
What I know about your family is...
Manages the world's standard of time, right? Not the history, not the longitude and latitude.
They're in charge of keeping the world's standard for time.
Yes, that is a correct
That's
assessment.
such a big thing, though. The world standard? The entire world standard for time? That's crazy.
What does that entail anyway? I can barely comprehend something on such a scale.
I'm surprised they're just letting her roam around freely. Do not
How
more
should
people
I
recognize her?
explain it? For example, it is exactly like deciding to call an apple an apple. Does that make it easier to understand?
No, now I'm even more confused.
Oh, really? Let me try to explain it another way then. To manage the world's standard of time means we manage what year, what month, what day, what minute, and what second it currently is on Earth. As an extreme example, so long as
You
the
think she
Clockwork
has
family
siblings?
dictates it,
Because if she's the
could be
only
10
daughter
years
to the
ahead
Clockford
of what
family, and they're letting her roam around, you know.
That's quite a powerful privilege to have.
Wait, what? As the extreme example, so long as the Clockford family dictates, we can move the date 10 years ahead or back.
Indeed.
That's fucking
It
terrifying.
means we could make everyone in the world grow older or younger, although they are just numbers on paper.
That's incredible. I can barely follow along. Wouldn't it be possible to mess up the whole world by abusing such power?
Indeed. We could tear it apart, chew it up, and spit it right out. But the Clockford family would not do such a thing.
I'm so glad. If Fubuki's like this, I'd assume that the rest of the family are nice as well, which is a very
We would take the world's
lucky thing
time to
indeed.
ensure that never happens.
Protecting the world's time. Sounds like a daunting challenge.
Yes, it is indeed a heavy responsibility for my family, if I do say so myself. Even 100 elephants would be considered lighter.
Your family is tasked with such an important responsibility. I'm surprised they let their daughter join the WDO. Even if it's to help you learn more about society, it's far too dangerous.
Yes, you are right about that. Although I have not been told officially, my parents do consider me
Oh,
the
so
next
she
head of
does
the
have
family.
siblings. Okay.
Permitting the successor to join the WDO would certainly be nothing short of insanity.
Oh, so you think so too?
I do. But alas, I had no choice. You know how I can be a bit of an airhead at times? She's an airhead all the time.
Yeah, maybe from time to time.
They said they could not entrust the world's time to a daughter who is so ignorant.
That's mean. That's a little mean to say. But I do understand where they're coming from. It is a huge responsibility. Surprised the Fubuki art is so safe for work when she so offhandedly mentions Planetvore? Planet what? Planet what? Please explain?
They would
Excuse
rather
me?
send me to the outside world to survive on my own than keep me blind to reality. Which is why my parents made the difficult decision of enrolling me in the WDO.
Wow.
It was to be expected. The continuation of the Clockford family is more important to the world than my own life.
She said it so casually. I'm sure Fubuki has experienced so much as the daughter of the Clockford family. She must have been exposed to many things regular people couldn't even imagine.
Still, my mother and father were right.
What?
I learned numerous things about society after joining the WDO. I have already grown far past who I once was.
Wait a minute.
Compared
So
to
she's
who
not
I
here
was
by
before I joined,
choice.
I I am a completely new person now.
It terrifies me to think she
So
was
that,
even
okay,
more
so I
airheaded than
think
she
the
is
reason she
now.
passed was because of a mix of her forte, because they are looking for detectives with fortes, and her family. No, this time I'm just gonna let you imagine things.
Grow even closer.
That's kind of sad, not gonna lie, that's so sad. Fubuki, no. Did we finish Hiko's gumshoe gabs yet? Because I kind of don't want to do them today. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him even more than we already have today. I've had enough. Surprisingly, though, he was. I can tolerate them. I could surprisingly tolerate him
I am
today.
sorry to have called you here, Yuma.
It's okay. What's wrong? You said you wanted to talk.
Well, about that, perhaps, maybe... Yuma, I believe I may be in love with you, romantically.
I mean, if I okay, hold on. If I was gonna choose between Fubuki and Halara over who I was gonna get together with, I'd probably choose Fubuki. I do love Halara, but I don't think I would be able to date Halara. Let's be honest. Fubuki is kind. She's soft. She will care about you, and she's rich. And she's rich. Hear me out though. Don't kai me. Let's go.
Huh?
What? Oh? Did you not hear me? Then I shall say it again. I may be in love with you romantically, Yuma.
What?
What? Whenever I think of you, my heart feels warm and fuzzy. It's so anguished as well.
Is this actually how they're gonna end her gumshoe gab? No way. You don't want to talk to Hiko? Ouch. Okay, not today. I've had enough. I've had enough of the man.
Talking about.
That's impossible. Totally impossible. There must be some confusion.
Yuma,
Maybe your mind is
shut up.
playing tricks
Shut
on
up.
you.
Shut up, Yuma. Kind, nice, rich girl. Shut up. Yuma, this is where you shut up.
Someone as attractive as you would never
Yuma,
look for someone
Kai
like me.
winning right now? Yuma and Kai's winning right now? Definitely. Shinigami's little what? Shinigami's so caught off guard.
Oh, do you really think so? I find you quite an attractive man, Yuma.
I can't believe you think that.
Hey! Quit being all happy about it! Well, I did not bring you here today to confess these feelings to you. Rather, if these
I like that she
truly
made
are
things
romantic
extra
feelings,
clear with that
I
romantically
wish
at
to
the
thank
end.
you for them.
Huh? Thank me?
To tell you the truth, I have never had romantic feelings for anyone until now.
I'm willing to date her, man. I'm willing. I'm here.
I have had an arranged fiancé ever since I was little. Due to that, I subconsciously kept myself from falling for anyone. Although I
Yuma, you're ruining your chance. Exactly. Shut up, Yuma.
I knew I must not.
Shinigami is jealous. Oh, Eva, welcome to the stream.
I worried I would never fall in love.
I agree with Fubuki. Yuma is quite attractive. I will admit, to a certain extent, maybe Yuma is attractive. He's not
I have always
unattractive.
felt such disappointment in myself
I never.
because of it.
Listen. I was looking at Halara the whole game. I was. Hear me out. I didn't really. Not that I'm saying I didn't look at their designs. Their designs are nice, but like Halara, dude.
But
Would.
now, I have fallen for you and can experience what it is
This
like.
is how they're gonna end her gumshoe gab? Imagine, especially, it's so weird, especially since at the end of the game, it's so clearly implied that Yuma and Kurumi is like the main romantic interest. and they separate from each other at the end of the game.
So, I wish to thank you for helping me learn what romance is. That is all. I just wanted to give my thanks.
She doesn't even want to date us. She just wanted to thank us for giving her happy romantic feelings. That is actually so pure. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to react. I've never been treated that way. I've never had anybody say that to me before. That's so nice.
Oh, in that case, I'm glad I could help. I guess? But wait, don't you have a fiancé? Having feelings for someone else is just going to end up making you sad.
Not at all. I've decided to talk to my father about turning down my arranged marriage.
For us?
Really? Are you sure? After all, wasn't that decided by the Clockford family?
Of course,
Halara
it is
lives
vital to
rent-free in
defend our
Kai,
family
of course she
traditions
does.
and to
Are
obey
we
my
even
parents.
surprised?
All my life, I have lived with that as my highest priority. But now, I have decided to forge my own future. I have been thinking about it ever since I started working with you all at the agency.
I see. She's choosing her own future. I'm glad she can look at it that way. I'm happy
Then
for
again,
her.
upsetting a family of even better time masters by interrupting the arranged marriage may even be riskier than paying for Halara. If she's not going to be the next, you know, heir to the throne, and she has siblings, then I'm pretty sure it would be fine if she didn't get married to her fiancé. And like, based on her attitude about everything, it seems like her family is kinda nice. I don't know. They did forcefully enroll her to the WDO, never mind.
But even I think you may be mistaken about your feelings for me.
Are
Can you
sure?
not, Yuma? This is the inn. We have the inn right now. This
It
is where you
true
shut
I have
up.
zero experience with romance, so I cannot say for certain. Well then, how about this? Once I am able to confirm with certainty that my feelings are romantic in nature, then at that moment, will you hear my confession once more?
Okay, hold on. Bakit ako nakikilig? What the fuck? Wait, why am I kinda getting jittery? Oh my god, Fubuki, stop! Stop! Hold on a second. Wait, that's actually so sweet! That's so sweet! Oh, I don't know what to say even if you confess to me now. He's just outright rejecting her. What the fuck? He finds her attractive. He likes Fubuki, but he's outright rejecting her because he thinks she's not on his level. That's dumb. That's stupid, Yuma. That's stupid. Yuma's just politely rejecting her? That's stupid.
Well, if you really do have romantic feelings for me, then...
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay, no, he allows it.
Please,
One of the
consider your
options allow
response
it.
for when I next confess my love for you.
Would that mean I become heir to the Clockford legacy? No way, it has to be a misunderstanding. It has to be, right?
Yes, yes, Yuma, shut up and take it. She's literally giving it to you.
Ultimate bond together. Good for you, Master.
He'd do pretty alright as the head of the Clockford family. He's already won. Like, he's Yuma's capable. He's capable. That's how they end it. I don't know what I feel about that one. That's how they end her gumshoe gab? I kind of need to sit here for a second. Holy shit. Fubuki! Fubuki, you can't do that. I'm saving myself for Halara, man. You can't do that. Wait, actually, let me check the other gumshoe gabs. I know. Okay, Yako is done. Halara's. I need to find the gumshoe gabs. I've been so lazy to look for them. I've not finished Desukiko's. And I have not found the last one. I thought I already got this fountain one. Didn't I? Did I not? I haven't gotten the Vivia one. I can't live without books. I'm pretty sure I already have that one. Dude, just take the W. He refuses to take the W. Okay, but yeah, I think that's it. It's a very short stream. It's a very, very short stream. Very weird. An hour-long stream on the Kyle Expert channel. Why I never. But yeah, I think that is it for me today. Yeah, I really genuinely enjoyed this DLC. They had new models, they had a new location, they actually had the other characters and had them interact with each other. The only, like, negative takeaway, or the only criticism I have for this DLC is probably the fact that it didn't really feel like a Fubuki DLC. It kind of just felt like a side story with 3 of the characters, and Fubuki just had like a line every so often, because at some point Halara and Desuhiko like took the spotlight. It didn't, unlike in Desuhiko's DLC where he actually was the main focus of the story, or of the side story, the sub story. The next stream will make up for this short stream. Oh yeah, the HSR Genshin stream is probably going to be really long. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Now all he has to do is figure out how to deliver the news to Kurumi and Shinigami. That was a pretty short stream. Reminds me of the early months of Kyle Expert. Yeah, dude. I used to stream like only an hour long. That was my maximum. It feels weird only streaming almost 2 hours. It is almost 2 hours. I will give it that. But usually my streams are like 3 to 4 hours on minimum. You know, so it feels weird. I don't know when it happened, when I became an endurance streamer. I don't know when the change happened. All's well if you had fun. I definitely did have fun. And at the same time, I am kind of glad that this is short because I'll be able to rest. Shinigami already knows. But yeah, I think that's the only criticism I have for this DLC. If they manage to make something out of it... Oh, but I'm not saying that I didn't like the interactions. I definitely loved how Halara and Desuhiko were here as well. And they were able to put their, you know, opinions and their detective work forward as well, their capabilities. I did like that. I'm not complaining about that. Fubuki can't even be in charge of her own DLC. It's sad because I really thought that she was going to be in charge because she really didn't have much charge during her supposed chapter. She was just kind of like tagging along with Yuma. I guess it's her character. I guess that's what they made her out to be. I don't know. But knowing Halara, the next DLC is gonna be next month, right? At the end of next month? Or this month now, because it's already September. I assume that this DLC is gonna be solo Halara, knowing who she is. Very loner. Good game, Kai. Have a good rest. Thank you, Dean. Have a good rest to everyone else as well. We all get to rest early for once. Oh my god. But yeah, I think that is it for me today. Please like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. I don't have a good intro. It's very awkward. This is a very short stream. I'm not used to it. See you in Storial. Oh yeah, Storial is gonna be tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the Linny story quest first or Storial. We'll see. It was just a normal stream when something snapped inside of you and you didn't care anymore and you just became an endurance streamer. Hope the DLCs will keep getting better and better for sure. I hope the Halara, I have high hopes. My standard for the next DLCs was placed a little bit higher this time. A little bit higher. Good night, Kai. Good night, Marker. Sleep well. Sleep well. But yeah, that is it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow and next week. I'm very excited for next week. It's going to be the anniversary for Splatoon. So the Splatfest is going to be a special Splatfest. But yeah, that is it for me today. Bye-bye!